Browns fans, Lions fans. There's not a lot of fans out there who can identify or can relate to or empathize with losing 11 straight games. And bro, I watched every single one of them. All of them. L. Today, to finally get a W, I gotta admit, man, it feels way better than I thought. And I think the reason is because, well, before I get into the reason, let me give you guys my mindset. Since probably about week 5, I have completely embraced the tank, okay? I want Joe Burrow. That actually has not changed. I'm driving the tank. I'm still driving the tank, okay? I want you to keep that thought in your mind. Put that over here, though, as we talk for a second. And the fact that I'm driving the tank is why it was so shocking to me that I felt as good as I did when we got that win today. I did not expect it. And I think the reason is because we didn't limp into it. It wasn't a game where we played like trash. We were still in the game, kind of hung around. Then the other team messed up at the end and we sneak away with a victory. I think if that would have happened, I still would have been pissed off. But this game, nah. We dominated this game from start to finish. And shout out to Andy Dalton. Dude got benched. He played like crap early in the season. He had a few moments, but ultimately, he played like crap. We can go all the way back to the Seahawks game. We should have got a win in week 1. We were in the red zone, but no, people didn't forgot this. We were in the red zone. We were about to take the lead late in that game. What happens? Andy Dalton cocked the ball back. It slips out of his hand. Turnover. And they ended up taking the lead because defense balled out in that game as well. Either way, I don't want to be too negative about Andy because he balled out today. So today, let's focus on today. Now, as many of y'all remember, I predicted this team would be 8-8. I know y'all didn't watch this game today. I know you didn't, and I don't blame you at all. But this is the team I expected to see all season. And I'm not saying this is a team of like world beaters and we was gonna go to the Super Bowl. That ain't what I said. I said 8-8. If we played like we played today all season, we go at least 8-8. I mean, Andy Dalton was playing like a man possessed. Okay, he was not going down on first contact like he normally does. He normally gets sacked by the first dude that gets through. Every other quarterback in the league can sidestep that dude, kind of roll to the left or roll to the right for a second, buy a little bit of time, and at the very least get rid of it. Dalton was taking a sack every time. He actually converted third downs today. It was amazing. He was taking shots down the field like he wanted to win the game and wasn't just trying to protect his stats. Because normally when I watch him play, that's how I feel. It feels like a passionless, like he's just kind of going through the motion. Not today. Today he had a chip on the shoulder. He got benched. He was mad about it. And he came back and he balled out. He actually broke the franchise passing touchdown record. So congrats to Andy. That's what's up. Pardon my voice. I'm the only person in the house, but I've been screaming at the TV. You know how it is. But yeah, man, just seeing my team execute basic NFL plays, hit wide open guy, block dude standing in front of you, get first down, just seeing that, it felt freaking amazing. Now, with that being said, we got a dub, great, Now we still in the driver's seat of this here Tank Bowl. And right now, I hope this doesn't change, but right now, because I'm recording this before the other games end, but Miami is leading and Washington is also leading. Now they got 2 wins apiece and we play Miami later this year. So I really hope they can close this out and win. They go to 3 wins. We go to 1. We keep a nice 2-win cushion or 2L cushion, however you want to look at it. So I know every single time I say anything good about my team, somebody has to say, "Oh, Flem, I thought you were embracing the tank." Or if I say something bad about my team, they say, "Oh, Flem, I thought you said you were going 8-8. It's hard to explain to those people, especially on Twitter. This is a nuanced situation, okay? This is my team. It's complex, man. It's not so straightforward. Ultimately, I want the first pick. Why do I want the first pick? Because Andy Dalton, who is, like I said in my 8-8 prediction video, a solid quarterback, is not a guy who can elevate a team to win, especially when it really matters. We're talking playoff games, primetime games. I'm not going to do it to him and go pull up his playoff game stats. But if you were Andy Dalton diehard, go look at his playoff stats from when the team was good. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be like, yo, the team trash. That's why Andy's trash. Okay, go look at Andy's numbers from when we were in the playoffs. Not from the regular season. Go look at the playoff games. We should have won several of those games. We lost all of them. All right, and he didn't show up in none of them. Okay, I'm looking for a quarterback who can do that. Somebody who can lift a franchise, bro. I think Joe Burrow's that dude. I really do. If we don't get Joe Burrow, I would also take Tua and be happy. I think Joe's the best bet. Tua is obviously, or has obviously, had some injury problems. And I've watched Justin Herbert quite a bit this season. I know everybody seems to love Justin Herbert, man. And look, nothing against Justin Herbert, bro. Like, if you're a Justin Herbert fan, that's cool. We're all going to find out who's right as time goes. Every time I watch Justin Herbert, I have never seen him elevate his team. Talented dude, can throw a football. Great. I've never seen him elevate his team, though. You know? That's something I see Joe Burrow do routinely. That's something I've seen Tua do a bunch of times. Herbert can go to a team that is not the Bengals and have an amazing career, I'm sure. But I don't think he has what it takes to come in to my team. Like, you coming into the basement, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to have, like, you got to be ready for what you about to embark on. It's different over there. It's different in Cincy. It's hard as hell to win over there, bro. You know, we not used to winning like that. There's another scenario where we take Chase Young first overall. I don't think that is the best choice. Quarterback is the most important position. I know it's not the only position you need, obviously. I think it's the most important one, and I think it's the one that should be addressed first. But if we don't address it first and we go Chase Young and then get Jalen Hurts in the second round, guess what? That would still work out for me. So there's a couple of scenarios, and the likelihood of that, look, I don't know. But I'm just saying there's several different scenarios where I'd be okay. All right, my first scenario that I think is the easiest to pull off is to just draft Joe Burrow. You feel me? We already got the spot. All we got to do is hold it, draft Joe Burrow. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. We get our first win. I'm really happy. I'm happy for Zach Taylor. I think he called a good game today, man. When he opted to punt on 4th and 2, he got booed today. And I was like, well, hold on, dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a bad decision. Now, it worked out. He couldn't have predicted that it would work out the way it did. We downed the punt like on the 1 and ended up getting a safety. I mean, it worked out as great as it possibly could, but, you know, I'm glad it worked out for him, because if it didn't, they would have been trying to get Zach out of there. And he's not been super consistent all year, but, you know, today I thought he called a good game. I thought just the team just played well, man. Played so damn good, bro. The D-line was just so nasty today. And the Jets, what were the Jets doing? Like, bro, have they never watched, if you watched the Bengals game, like, watch them Steelers games. That first one with Mason Rudolph, all right? When he was throwing, he was really handing the ball off, but it was counting his passes because it was in front of him. He did that like 10 times. They were just running sweep after sweep after sweep. 15 yards, 20, 17, 8 yards, like killing us. Adam Gase was like, yo, we running straight at Geno Atkins. Like, we killed, like, that's the dumbest plan you can have. Like, I don't know why he did that, but listen, it worked out. So we got a win that'll help to keep the morale of the team up, and they can see how good they can perform. I think if Dalton continues to play like he's playing, he can maybe raise that trade value up a little bit. We can maybe trade Dalton, get something back for him, draft Joe Burrow. Like, come on. And this was a bit of a rant, as it usually is when I talk about the Bengals. It's hard to not be emotional when you're disinvested in your own team, okay? I'm loyal to my squad to a fault, and I just want the team to one day be an actual threat to maybe make a run at a Super Bowl. That is what I ultimately want. So Bengals fans out there, we might disagree. Y'all might love Dalton and you might feel like I hate Dalton. I don't hate Dalton. I just don't think Dalton can make a run at the Super Bowl with us, right? If you go put Dalton on like a team that is completely built and ready to go and just slide, all they need is a decent quarterback, just a game, somebody to come manage the game, I think Dalton will do fine in a situation like that. We not in that situation, okay? So that is my thing. Ultimately, we all want the same thing. We want the Bengals to be a good team. Today, we got one win. We were 1-11, but we still got the first pick. I think Miami and Washington both won their games, so we still got a 2 a 2-loss cushion, which is phenomenal. We have the Browns twice, the Patriots, and the Dolphins. I think that's what we got left. So, having a 2 cushion lead is good there, because we might get the Browns one of them games and we might get the Dolphins. So, we want to keep that cushion as big as possible, because those games could go either way. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. We will be back to your regular scheduled programming this week, later this week, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. I got a lot of news to talk about. Got a What Happened To video we cooking up. Y'all know how we do it. But I'm gonna holler at you next time. My name is FlemLo Raps. One.
Yeah, you'll never know quitter, 'cause I'ma go get her.